Yes, sir.
Hello, sir. How are you? My name is Ray.
Thank you.
How are you, sir?
Doing wonderful, thank you.
By the way, Peter Rubenson's design.
Oh God! All right, good. Great to see you. Great to see you. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. Oh, she got the camera in hand.
She does. She does. So,
Nice to meet you, sir.
Welcome to the Claremont.
Thank you.
hey, how are you? So nice.
So great to, I know, so great to meet you.
Hi, Nicole. How are you? Nice to meet you.
So here we are. We made enough.
Well, let's get you inside. We'll get you plugged in here.
Beautiful.
Thank you. We're not all going to your room with you, trust me.
Hi, Nicole Hankton with the Claremont Club and Spa of Fairmont Hotel. Checking in with the Langfords. We have a custom dinner for two ready for them in the presidential suite, right through those doors. Then after that, they're going to go up to the tower suite. So let's go in.
Bonjour, comment ça va?
Bien, merci. Welcome. Bienvenue.
Good evening.
Good evening. How are you?
Yeah, great to see you. Thanks for coming. What do we got going on tonight, Chef? We're on video, just in case.
Oh, fantastic!
Yes.
Fantastic. So we had a nice surprise. We had the presidential suite come available. So we kind of wanted to showcase this to you guys and show you our newly renovated presidential suite here at the Claremont, and it's got amazing views of the bay. You can see the Marin headlands. You can see where we were down sailing.
Yes.
Jack London Square yesterday. A little bit. Take a look. You got the Bay Bridge there, San Francisco over there straight ahead. You can see Alcatraz, the Golden Gate that we sailed underneath. You can see the Tower Suite up above.
And that's where we're going to be having
Dessert.
dessert.
Wow. You guys can watch the sunset up there tonight.
Oh, very exciting.
And so just off to your right, of course, where we were sailing, and you're a little bit more familiar with it, but Alcatraz right there, that smaller one, the Golden Gate Bridge, the Marin Headlands, which is fantastic, and then Angel Island over there, and that'd be a little Sausalito behind Angel Island. So fantastic.
Claremont Club and Spa of Fairmont Hotel. We're currently in our lobby lounge, and we're going to step into the Hillary Tenzing room for a wonderful cocktail reception.
And who are you?
I'm Nicole Hankton, the marketing and PR manager.
Very good. All right, let's go do it.
All right. And you remember Michelle?
Nice to see you. I'm glad you got in. Tracy, how are you? Nice to see you. You look beautiful.
Thank you.
Did you guys get in okay? I sent
We're
you
on
a note
video.
last night. Oh, perfect. Someone say anything bad?
And we're about to head into the room, shall we?
Please, after you. Oh, okay.
Great.
Hi, how are you?
You need to clap them lovely down. You guys don't see your mom.
Oh. Foremost, want to thank the Langfords for coming to their 111th Fairmont. So a golf applause. It's a great honor for us, for sure. And just talking to Doug for a couple of minutes and about your adventures and travels and all the stories along the way, it's quite remarkable. So we're hopeful at Claremont we can live up to some of those for sure.
Oh, you have already.
But we're humbled that you're here. And I have to say, this will be my segue into a little bit of history. And I don't know if you want to hear a little bit of history.
Absolutely.
But this hotel, 100 years last year, built as an all-wooden timber hotel 100 years ago. So I hope the smoke detector in your room is working properly. But no, it's okay. It's all good. So, yeah, but it's an amazing history. And we were talking just a couple minutes sort of about the culture of the brand, and sort of this feeling that you get, and sort of how Fairmont and some of these iconic hotels, whether they're new or old, sort of all net out at the same place. And we've got these great colleagues that are engaged and sort of marching towards a service vision. And we've given that a shot at the Claremont, and we're thrilled to have been able to do that. But the history of this hotel, though, it set us up perfectly for this. So 100 years ago, a gentleman, actually a little more than 100 years ago, a gentleman named Bill Thornburg, he made his money in the gold rush in the late 1800s. And when he was done with that, he bought 20,000 acres of land in the Claremont Canyon, which surrounds us today. And by the way, if you're hikers or whatever, there's great trails literally right behind us. But he took this property and built a little estate on it. And he built it after sort of an English Tudor-style home. His wife and daughter fashioned all things English back in the day. But shortly after he built his home, his daughter married an Englishman and moved away. And his wife died a year later. So he was stuck with this great home on this 20,000 acres of land. And that tells you, right, never build a beautiful
a wooden house
right?
in Berkeley. Bad luck.
San Andreas Falls.
That's next month. I mean,
but he was stuck with this property. And so bottom line is it fell into disrepair, and then there was a fire, the place burned down, so his luck wasn't very good. But the property fell into the hands of two gentlemen, Borak Smith and Frank Havens. And these gentlemen had this idea to take this property, at least where the house was, and build a hotel on it, and see what they could do with it. And the two of them didn't get along very well over time, and a couple years later they hated each other, and they decided that they wanted to get rid of one or the other. So they wagered this property that they had in a checkers match.
Get
They
out.
did it here in a bar. That's
Oh
down.
my
I thought we were looking at a duel. We are in America, right?
Well, we've often since then.
In a
So it's a
checkers
checkers
match. Oh my
And
goodness.
in a bar in Oakland that still exists today. And so this property was surrendered to one individual, and he set out to open this hotel in time for essentially what was the World's Fair, the Pan Pacific Games, or if you will, and opened this property in 1915 as a hotel. As you see it today. And we're thrilled that you're here today too. Sort of a little milestone event as well. 111 visits. And so our staff, on behalf of our staff, we wish the both of you a pleasant stay. Enjoy the rest of your stay. We're honored to have you on the Claremont.
Thank
Sure.
you.
Thank you.
Speech. Over to you, or anything?
Oh, sure. I just had several directions I could go with this. First of all, thanks, Len, for the wonderful speech. And I'd like to congratulate you and the rest of the team for bringing the Fairmont experience here to the Claremont so quickly. I know it's not an easy task, but our experience here is we've met people such as Jesus, who served us this morning, has been here for how long?
35
Tracy?
years.
35 years. It was his first job in America. We asked him what it felt like to walk up to this building, and while he was applying for a job, and he said, "I want to work in that castle." And he got the job, and he was so excited. And he still has that today. And he's so excited that Fairmont has come in, because he was talking about the great history that Fairmont has too, and all these great meetings that it's held, and the important people, and that he's really welcoming that, as he said, sort of his colleagues. So it's great to see you doing it here, and I'm sure that all of you guys, whether you've just been here a while or you're here for a long time, are going to really thrive under the Fairmont stewardship, because they treat their colleagues, as you would know, you've been with us for a while, and the new people extraordinarily well. And we're excited to be part of
And
that.
so far, it's been an amazing experience, and thank you so much for welcoming us the way you have. And this evening is just another Fairmont experience for us, and we thank you very much.
Yeah, to Fairmont.
Cheers. Cheers. Well, enjoy. Welcome aboard. We are part of the crew of the Claremont Hotel Club and Spa, a Fairmont Hotel, and we're going to set sail shortly in the Bay, the Great San Francisco Bay. This is Captain Andy. We've got Nicole from our team, and of course, you know your husband Doug. We've got our chef Chad, Jean-Francois, who runs our operations. And we're going to go out and have a fantastic time this afternoon. Oh, and I'm sorry, Captain back here. Dogan. And I'm Len Zarnecki. And have a great time.
I'm Jason. I'm the outlets manager here at the Claremont Hotel. And we're here at the Langfords building our specialty Italian sodas. So we have a Meyer lemon here and an orange here. And this is so it's topped off with a little bit of soda water and syrup. We blend that together ourselves and cook everything from scratch here. And this is actually going to top off a little bit of our own whipped cream, which is essentially just egg, lemon, a little bit of lemon juice, all squeezed there. And we'll top that off with a little bit of lemon zest. And this one here, with our orange, we actually stayed away from the foam. But we wanted to give it a real kick in that kind of soda bubbly flavor. So we top it off with a little lactic acid.
Something no athlete wants.
And that'll give it that real kick and kind of like super bubbles. And those are that.
Hi. We're here at the Claremont Club, the Fairmont Resort, Club and Spa. And we're with Dane Christensen, and he's in charge of making sure that the membership here stays nice and healthy at the club.
Healthy and happy.
So he's been wonderful enough to make arrangements for us to play on the courts for the second time, where I run the ball machine and Tracy chases the balls. And once in a while I hit one.
Sounds fair.
It does. I mean, age before beauty or over that works, right? So anyway, today we're going to have a hoot.